Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Micah, aka C, capital M to the S, aka the One, and I got with me my partner in crime.
Yo, what's up, people? This your boy Pete Rouse, aka King P, back in the building.
Yeah, yeah. And together we are. Bam!
Can we have a moment of meditation, please? Thank you.
Yeah, what's up, man? How's it going?
Chilling, man, chilling.
That's what's up. All right, well, let's tell the good people, the beautiful people out there, the music lovers, what we have today. We got a special album review discussion. We're going back, way back in time, throwback style, 40 years. And this is an album or album review that we meant to go over, review back in April, but things came up, like going to Paisley Park, Minneapolis, Celebration Week, but anyway, but we're going to celebrate today. We're going to celebrate one of the legends, one of the all-time greats, who I would say doesn't really get his due sometimes, man.
You don't think so?
Well, I think he does, but he kind of gets lost in the shuffle, I think, sometimes,
Think?
I, sometimes, not by a lot of people. You good? Yeah, there you go. Drink that water, man. But yeah, but the artist we simply talking about today, we're gonna put some respect on his name, the late great Rick James, and we're gonna talk about his debut album, simply titled. Oh, hold on. Let me be correct. Rick James and the Stone City Band. Come get it. Am I good?
You good?
All right.
You good?
All right, man. So yeah, this album was released April 20th, 1978 on the Motown sub label or imprint label Gordy Records, and the album was produced by Rick James and Art Stewart, and all songs were written and composed by Rick James, and the album had two hit singles, You and I, and the classic, well, You and I is classic too, but the other classic, Mary Jane. And as you see Pete Ross, he's probably, listening to Mary Jane, but he doesn't smoke Mary Jane.
Nah, I don't smoke no damn Mary Jane. I don't do drugs. I'm
boy.
drug free.
Nah, no doubt. Same here. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. This is the album that kicked off Rick's career, man. Right here, and I think this was like a time where I think Motown was kind of going through that transition.
What year did this come out?
1978, 40 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think Rick was definitely one of the guys who kind of kept the label Motown afloat, man, along with other acts like The Barge, and so
Marvin. Did Marvin have an album in '78, or was he off the label by then?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Stevie was still on there. But I'm saying, but Rick, as far as like late '70s going into the '80s, like he was one of those.
He definitely was. I think at the time the funk house of Motown.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He definitely brought a kind of new sound,
right,
to the label, I think.
Right. And the thing is like,
heard.
Like listening to this album again, like it really has aged well, and it's better to me now for some reason. Like,
Okay.
I think it's funky as hell. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like my favorite Rick James album is Cold Blooded, but this
Mm-hmm.
is giving it some competition, bruh. Like,
Okay.
you know, like with the first track, Stone City High,
Stone City, Van High, yeah.
that shit is
Hmm.
hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of, to me, I hear a lot of Parliament in it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Especially in that particular song and Mary Jane, but you know,
I can kind of hear that,
uh, he was definitely taking notes and you know manifesting his sound. You know what I mean?
yeah. Right. Yeah. I I definitely have to co-sign with that. I think just off of things I've seen, the documentaries about Rick, one in particular, like the TV one Unsung, it seemed like this particular album uh, defined his sound, or at least was one of the albums that would define his sound. Examples such songs like Mary Jane, which sort of kind of gave him the moniker, as far as to describe his sound, punk funk, or things like that, because he was called the king of punk funk, sort of describe his sound and what later on in his later work.
Yeah, for sure.
You
You know, can we get into the pertinent facts right quick about this album?
Sure.
Chart positions. Uh, U.S. charts. It made it to number 13. You
Billboard Top
yeah.
200.
U.S. R&B. It made it to number 3.
Mm.
And again, the two singles that you speak of, Mary Jane, made it to the U.S. Chart, Billboard 200 at number 41, single chart.
Right.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
it also made it to number 3. Mary Jane did the U.S. R&B chart to number
Yeah.
3, and it didn't place on the dance chart. That's really shocking, but I mean, I can see it's a stoner song, so
But I think you and I did, right?
yeah,
I
you
believe
and
that
I,
one did.
on the single chart placed at number 13. On the
Right.
R&B chart, you and I placed number 1. Now the dance chart, it placed number 3.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
you know,
Gotcha. Yeah, man. And I believe this album went on to achieving gold status. I believe so.
certification, yeah, gold status, yeah,
Like gold status.
yeah.
I thought I had read somewhere years ago that it sold like 2 million, but maybe that was an
Over
error.
the years, it probably made it to about 2 million.
Yeah,
So I ain't
yeah.
really for sure about that.
It's definitely a very good debut album. And coincidentally, I mean, this came out the same month that Prince's debut album, um, also came out as well, which is pretty interesting. But that's a later discussion. But so do you want to get into your favorite tracks,
Yeah, let's get into
or
our favorite tracks. Now
Okay,
it's the
I'll let
only
you go first. So.
it's 9 songs. No, it's 8 songs, right?
Yeah,
All right,
yep,
we can do
8
this.
tracks.
We can do this.
Hmm.
I'm gonna start with what I think is the funkiest song on the album. Stone City Band High. That's definitely one of my favorites.
Okay. Get it.
Nah, that shit bump. That shit bump. Um,
Nah, it does. Yeah,
then I'm gonna go with You and I, of course.
that's the cut.
Um, The fourth track, Dream Maker.
That's cold, man.
You know.
That's a cold track right there.
Let's see. So I said Stone City Band, High, You and I, Dream Maker.
You got 3. You got 2 more.
Mary Jane. Mary Jane is like a timeless track.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my weed smokers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
And I go with Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's my fave 5 off this album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, check this out. Well, I guess we'll get to the ratings later.
After you do yours, yeah.
Yeah. So my favorite song, favorite joints of this debut, I'm gonna go from 5 all the way to 1. So I'm gonna start off with, I think I'm gonna go with Stone City Band, High as well. I'm gonna go with that. Then I'm gonna go with no, I take that back. I'm gonna go with Sexy Lady. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, I like that one. That one's grown on me over the years. So I'm gonna go with Sexy Lady, Hollywood. Then I'm gonna go with Dream Maker, The Funky, You and I, and number 1, the greatest song, the greatest ode to marijuana, Mary Jane. Gotta go with that one. You know,
oh yeah, for sure.
Gotta go with that one.
For sure.
Easily. That's
Right.
by far my favorite song on the album.
Cool.
So
if you were rating this album, what would you give it?
So out of 5 turntables, I would rate this debut album. I'm gonna give this a slight 4 out of 5.
A slight 4 out of 5?
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
What does that mean, a slight 4? What does that mean? Like it barely made 4? Is that what you're trying to say?
Man, look, I'm just gonna give it 4 out of 5. All right.
All right, that's cool. That's fine. All right, I could go for a slight 4 because I'm giving it a strong 4.
All right.
This album is great. You understand what I'm saying? I recommend all the people out there who ain't listened to this, go out there, stream it. As you can see, you can get the vinyl, get the CD.
Get the vinyl.
You know what I'm saying? So check this joint out. It's hot.
Yes. And much respect, much love to the late great king of punk funk, Rick James. Rick James.
Rick James. All right, y'all. This is the Purple Underground.
Yeah.
And we out.
We out.
Peace.